It has been an entire year since our last live event. We are now less than a week away from the Big Bang, bringing us our first look at Chapter 5, brand new modes, and an Eminem concert. We're gonna break down everything you need to know, but be warned, we're saving all spoilers until the end, so stick around for a big surprise. We officially know from Fortnite themselves that this will be an unforgettable event. Starting December 2nd at 2 p.m. Eastern, it'll evolve all things as you know them, and includes a quote-unquote memorable reveal at the end. So yeah, they're keeping it vague, but if you pay attention to the teaser image, there's even more hiding in plain sight. You can spot a llama right here that's made entirely out of Lego. Yes, we are getting our first glimpse at the huge collab that has been in the works for years now. The llama will be an official set that we could buy, and is also appearing in the live event as our first introduction to the crossover. That's not all, you can also spot a rogue tire in the teaser, which is hinting at the upcoming racing mode that's arriving in Chapter 5. This is a tie-in with Rocket League, more details later in the video, but it is gonna be mind-blowing. Then, as I mentioned earlier, there's a guitar and microphone, so clearly music is gonna be a big part of the event. More specifically, music from Eminem. This has been officially revealed by Fortnite, who posted an image of Slim Shady himself taking the stage. To celebrate, he's getting not one, but 3 Icon Series skins in the shop. They're dropping on November 29th, a couple days before the event, giving us Eminem through multiple eras. Slim Shady, Marshall Nevermore, and Rap Boy. They're all gonna have matching accessories, will be ready just in time for the Big Bang. In fact, the wait has already started. In the lobby, once you queue for BR, not only will you see the brand new background in space, but there's also a countdown for the live event. It shows exactly when it'll start, and if you spend more time at game than sitting in the lobby, head to Dusty Divot where the build-up has already begun. The time machine has been strapped to Dusty's rocket with construction complete and a countdown floating in the sky, just like the end event from all of those years ago. Now this gets even weirder. In the files, there's an encrypted texture which shows a character with jeans, a sweater, and a scarf across their chest. According to leaks, this is an unreleased version of Agent Jones called Underground Jonesy, so I guess this confirms he's making it to Chapter 5. He'll be joined by some other NPCs that'll make an appearance during the Big Bang. The first one is Brutus, which is surprising. I never thought he'd come back, with the second NPC being a completely original character we've never seen before. She's wearing a racing outfit, so I'm assuming it's gonna be a part of the Rocket League mode that's revealed in the event. Now once the Big Bang is over, what's in store for us with Chapter 5? Let's just say this might be the biggest launch in Fortnite history. We are getting a brand new rhythm mode called Fortnite Festival, and that's the reason Epic acquired Harmonix all the way back in 2021. They're known for creating games like Rock Band and Dance Central, and when they were bought, the press release said they will collaborate closely with Epic to develop musical journeys and gameplay for Fortnite. So what I'm trying to say is we're about to get our first look at what they've been working on. The festival mode will have a casual and competitive version, and it'll be multiplayer. So you can pick what kind of instrument you want to play, whether it's vocals, guitar, drums, or bass. For completing songs, you'll earn cosmetic rewards in Fortnite, and we have already got our first glimpse at what artists are included. We can play songs like Poker Face, Numb by Linkin Park, Toto's Africa, and Thunder by Imagine Dragons. Yeah, Lady Gaga is finally coming to Fortnite, just not the way we expected though. It looks like Eminem's appearance in the Big Bang event will be our first opportunity to try out the mode. His concert might secretly be a rhythm game. And according to challenges, Fortnite Festival will officially launch on December 9th. But before that, we'll have an entirely new season to enjoy. Chapter 5 is gonna be huge, and we have already got the first leak of the next island. This is Helios, which looks oddly familiar for a reason. It's actually a reworked version of the Chapter 2 map, with completely new POIs, layouts, and of course, a massive snow region just like the original. Honestly, I already love this design, with Eagle Eye players spotting something huge on the map. Looking closely, you could follow the dirt paths and realize that some of them make strange turns and go into tunnels. In fact, look at this one. It seems to start at a POI, goes underneath the road and through a tunnel, then up and over a bridge while touring the north of the island. I think it's pretty clear that this is not a path, it's a railroad, and this POI is actually a train station, which means they might finally be coming to Fortnite after all of these years. Leakers have also revealed some landmark code names. It's a huge list, but some of my highlights are a nightclub, a race car factory, a yacht, and coastal airstrip. But does that mean planes are coming back? Only time will tell, but those are just some landmarks on the island. The actual main POIs have all been found too. From an abandoned mansion to a grand hotel, even a tennis club. The storyline fan inside me really wants to know what the Society Estate is though. Man, I cannot wait to analyze this. There is also the first update to Boxfight PvP, which hit #1 trending this week. With zero input delay, instant load times, and randomized game modes, it is truly the best box fight map in Fortnite. We work with Foe to put the extra T5G touch, and if you earn enough eliminations, you can get a custom pet or kill animation. It's already a fan favorite, hitting #1 on Fortnite's trending tab, so don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for giving this opportunity to us. And once we've got acquainted on the new map, everything points to our next mode, the LEGO collab. Sure, it'll be teased during the event, but the full crossover is gonna be even bigger than that. The current release date is December 7th, and you'll get to play as an actual LEGO minifigure. Fortnite has literally gone through and redesigned every single emote in the game to work in LEGO form. You know how insane that is? And somehow, it's still not as shocking as the skins we'll be getting. LEGO versions of Peely, Drift, the food mascots, Aura, defaults, and so many more will be released with the crossover, with more coming in future updates. This is all because the mode is going to be a competitor to Minecraft, allowing us to make ores and props around the map for materials. Then we can use that to build whatever we want. There's even a creative mode. But for the main survival part, it'll have HP and stamina, along with beds that you sleep on every night. Of course, this will be multiplayer, so you can all vote when you want to sleep for the day. As a big open world mode, this will have vendors around the map that sell items, camps full of loot, and enemies to fight. Not to mention crafting, which sounds really interesting. Basically, everything I'm describing is just Minecraft with a Fortnite and LEGO twist. It's gonna be massive, and leakers are already dropping lists of items. From farming crops like pumpkins or finding items with different rarities like simple, all the way to titanium. You'll even be able to get an animal companion, and yes, you can pet it. There will be different classes to choose from: adventurer, dreamer, explorer, and homesteader, each with their own unique abilities. Now this is where it gets interesting. There will be, wait for it, a first-person mode. According to leakers, there's an option to toggle your cameras. Hopefully this isn't just for the LEGO collab, because imagine if that's what they've been working on this entire time. So in the first week of Chapter 5, not only are we getting a rhythm game and a LEGO open world, but there's a third that is just as massive: Rocket League Racing. This will be the final mode teased in the event, allowing us to race each other through dozens of worlds and racetracks. Instead of designing a ton of cars for this, Epic has come up with a genius integration, adding a Rocket League inventories into the game. We'll have a custom garage tab in the lobby that lets us choose from our vehicles and allows us to port over all of the progress we made in Rocket League to race in Fortnite. It'll have its own exclusive cosmetics with default skins and race suits as we choose from 12 different maps to battle in. It's basically going to be Mario Kart, except instead of Rainbow Road, we'll be racing across maps codenamed Infinity, Sidewinder, Olympus, and most importantly, Apollo, the codename for Chapter 2. It'll also include other modes like time trials, a tutorial level, a death race, and easy mode. If you don't own any Rocket League vehicles, Fortnite is providing some of their own, and they'll be upgradable as you progress, with more to unlock in the Racing Battle Pass. I just gotta say this, everything I've listed in this video is all happening in the next 2 weeks. I mean, what? Now as for Chapter 5 itself, they're revamping a key feature. In the past, we've had elements like chrome and fire, which could explode, spread, and tear buildings down. Now it is time for ice. Leaks have revealed that we'll be able to use frozen grenades that'll spread across the floor just like fireflies. It'll turn surfaces slippery, reinforce walls, and even react with fire. The same goes for weapon mods. Sure, these things have been worked on for years now, but we finally have an update that sounds promising. The files contain tons of attachments, improving accuracy, recoil, or zoom level. And if you're wondering how they'll work with your weapons, Epic is adding a new slot to the inventory right next to materials and traps. Can't forget to mention, we are already getting another crossover on top of all of this information. Between December and January, Doctor Who is coming to Fortnite. We'll get 2 new skins for the 14th and 15th Doctor, along with a glider for the TARDIS and a psychic paper emote. To earn them, it'll be part of a mini battle pass like DBZ or Star Wars, and by the way, not just cosmetics either. We will get 2 mythic weapons that let you laser players or even damage them for Siphon. And speaking of mythics, Epic updated an item that no one was expecting to return. Randomly at the start of Fortnite OG, leakers found that all the files for Wolverine claws were re-added without explanation. We expected a collab around the corner or even a remix of the Howlers, but instead we got nothing. So perhaps this was accidentally added for Chapter 5. Now it only gets crazier with the leaks of a Fall Guys mode. Sure, we're getting a festival, LEGO, and Rocket League Racing, but it sounds like Epic is not stopping there. Since they officially own the game, it was only a matter of time before we saw a crossover. It's codenamed Beanstalk, and it'll have its own mini-game with bean characters to control. We don't know any more details for now, but I can't wait to try it out. Now there's also rumors of an item returning that hasn't been seen for almost 2 years. The Anvil launcher was first introduced in Chapter 3 and automatically locked onto vehicles, mostly tanks. It wasn't the greatest item, but leaks are suggesting it'll be a vaulted next season, so expect some crazy vehicles. By now, there's gotta be at least 50 SMGs in the game, from standard, suppressed, and even the scope burst, but Epic is still not done. I'm not exactly sure what else they could do, but it sounds like they're planning a smart SMG. This will likely work like the lock-on pistol from Season 2, and maybe even aim at players for you. Something else that could arrive are legendary augments. We first heard about these at the start of Chapter 4, and it honestly felt a little weird to go back to OG without any augments, but now they might be getting an upgrade. Epic has been working on legendary perks, which will have the ability to perform an instant reboot, increase your total shield, or even give you Siphon. If these arrive, opening caches will finally be worth it. On the flip side, a lot of players don't think it's worth changing the UI again. Somehow Epic keeps making the menu worse with each update, including the lobby and even removing the iconic Fortnite font. Well, there's more on the way with the huge locker redesign, which is getting a ton of mixed opinions. But now it is the moment you've been waiting for. What is gonna happen in the live event? These leaks don't reveal exactly what happens, but they give us a major glimpse into what the experience looks like from a distance. That said, I'm delving into the spoilers now, so don't say I didn't warn ya. During the event, watch as the 0 point shatters and becomes destabilized. Once that happens, the time machine on the rocket will take us through space and time, unlocking a vast world of universes. This will include a concert stage in the desert with beach balls, the Metal Cuddle team leader, and of course, Eminem. Once that's done, we'll run through locations such as the Lego Cave with a custom volcano and lava. This will lead us straight into a castle before taking us into the Rocket League racing area. Not much info on this as most of the map is encrypted, but it is going to be a massive location for us to race on. The leaks haven't shown what the memorable reveal at the end will be, nor have they given us any details on the Chapter 5 Battle Pass or story. Honestly, I'm kind of glad. There's no use in spoiling the entire thing when it's only a week away. Hopefully you're excited as I am. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.